What's up, everyone? So we got a few fish that are going to be moved today. We've got Big Mama Ray that's going to come back and join her boyfriends and girlfriends in here. So she's been healing up for a couple of weeks now, so I am comfortable putting her back in, letting her try again. And we'll see if we can actually get this male to do his thing this time. Okay, so here she is. We got some weight on her again. You know, she's all healed up. She is looking feisty, doing great in this tank. Got the sturgeon in here as well. He seems to be doing well. As soon as I took him out, the smaller sturgeon started eating a crap ton, so he started to catch up a bit. But let's go ahead and pull Big Mama out of here. And I have seen a bunch of breeding activity going on with these guys here. You guys remember this was the male that plugged that albino BD in there, so hopefully he gets the job done with these guys and they actually breed out albino pearls. She is the stretch, so should get some nice babies out of them. And of course the big breeders in there have been breeding like crazy. Okay, we got her flat bottom net, one-handed. Let's go. Look at you, Big Mama. All right, up and in. There you go, Big Mama. You want to go ahead and get out the net? There you go, big girl. Now she is back in her larger tank here, back in with her friends. And still looks amazing. Look at her. All right, Daddy-O, get to work. You know what to do. She's going to settle in here for a little bit, and I'll try and feed her in probably about an hour or so, and she'll end up eating right away. All right, do you guys see what I see? What are those? Those happen to be little stingray barbs. Let's go ahead and pull them out of here. I always want to be careful. So these are the barbs on them rays. You can see if you put it up to the light how they have like them serrations on the side. They go in, but as soon as it pulls back out, it wants to catch. So those are super neat. We pull these out of the stingray tanks all the time. You always want to make sure that you pull them up because your rays can, you know, hit them on the bottom, and I've actually had rays get impaled on their belly from a loose barb. So as soon as you see them, you want to go ahead and get those out of there. I went with the head. This thing got kicked around so much, I'm going to go ahead and just build up the back wall and leave the whole front open for swimming for the rays. Kind of helps them out some, and hopefully they won't get behind it and move that decoration around. But I want to continue it in each direction and make this, you know, a fully themed out tank. Okay, so you guys know I was moving fish. Well, I went through here and picked out a bunch of fish out of these smaller quarantine tanks. I added in 2 of the yellow parrots in here just to add some more color, because the parrots don't normally bother anybody. We got the red, we got the orange mammons, got some orange. So we added in some yellow in there. And give it a nice little color, and if they grow big, they look awesome. But we also took the peacocks out of here, and we added in about 5 more. There was 1 blue, 1 yellow, and a couple of females. But as you look at this tank now, you just see a majority of peacocks and haps. And less in Buna are starting to show. Look at them dragon bloods down there, the Venustus. And we've got all these electric blues and some hybrids up here that we're going to go ahead and add to that tank. I am going to rehome a couple of them. I've got this whole tank too, because I don't need all them in that tank. But it'll definitely give some more variety in there. We just picked up this pair of Jack Dempseys, and they have a couple generations of fry in here. You'll see some like 2-inchers, some 1-inchers, and if they're still here, they just dropped another batch, and they were like little 1/4-inch long little guys. But in this small tank with all these fry, I think they might have gotten picked off. But they are a breeding pair of Jack Dempsey's, those can go up for adoption as well. Everything in this tank, the Raphaels, the red tails, tinfoil bars, the Ballas, the Nile tilapia over there. Got some more parrots down here, some polar parrots. Got some community fish, bunch of tetras, let me tell you. Got the big boys over here. These guys are almost done with quarantine. They'll be able to go up and join. I'm actually ready to pull these sharks out now. So we might do that in this video as well. Put them up in the 1,000 or something like that. But I want to leave these two guys. Nobody else is sick, but just want to pull some out of here so everyone feels a lot less cramped. I did add 2 of the Chinese algae eaters into this tank alone because I am constantly having trouble with algae in this tank. This light is just so bright. I've turned it down. I've swapped it out. So now we added it in them to go ahead and feed on some of the algae. Got that black widow frontosa in here. Got the little baby ray up here. He's doing amazing. He's actually eating on brine shrimp and bloodworms. So he is doing phenomenal. But I told you guys about all the other breeding that's going on in here. If I can find her. So not only this girl here, she's getting nipped up around the outsides. This girl has got a number on her. I do believe she is plugged. And there's one more that I don't see her right now. But, you know, ever since we upped the food intake, these guys just started breeding. These guys are breeding. So we're just going to have, oh, this girl right here. She might be plugged as well. She is looking very, very big on her back. So I am monitoring all these guys and seeing how they fare. And there we have it. These guys are all at the same time, all 100% mature and just having a field day with the whole breeding regimen. If you guys remember, we kind of got a big batch of these guys 6 years ago, and a BD, they take anywhere from 4 to 6 to mature, and they all came of age around the same time, and now we are starting to reap the rewards, and it's just going to keep on happening more and more and more and more. This is the big daddy male over here. Look how bright white them spots are. He is very, very nice. Got some nice BDs in here. And her is one of the ones I look forward to do the most when it comes to breeding. She is just exceptional. Alright guys, we already caught one. These guys get real ornery in the net. So you got to move quick. Up and in the tank. There we go. Let's see them. Bam. There we go. So there we have it. There goes one. Peroon shark up in the 1,000, and there is the other one. So we got both of these Peroons up in here. They're probably only going to be in here for a short amount of time before they get bumped over to the 4,400 and then the monster pond. How cool is that? But definitely get some flavor back in this tank alone. Man, they are pretty big. They're probably already at about 18 inch or so. They've definitely put on some size. They might be like 16. But they've definitely put on some size since being here at OFR. Okay, let's see about this phantom over here. Oh, got him first try. Let him calm down a little bit. Let's flip him up. He already thinks he's caught, but actually he's not even in the net. There we go. Okay. Already in the net. He is a big boy, probably about 12, 13, 14 inches or so. There we go. Big boy. Now he is able to shoot out in here just a bit more. And again, he'll be doing the same thing with the Peroon sharks, going right over the 4,400. Yeah, he's probably about 13. Looking at him on the dials here, he's just a hair over one dial, so probably about 13 inches long. I had to move him out of here because I seen bite marks on my Goliath tigerfish, and that is a big no-no for me. So he was getting big, and I see that mark on his back right there. That was from the catfish, so I didn't want that to progress anymore. So now we have the platinum red tail in here and the Peruns. Got the little lightning action going on there. If you guys were wondering what that was. So there we go, everyone's getting an upgrade. Okay, we got a few more over here. Look at that, Mr. Clown Loach. Adding to the horde. Now let's go get some more. Okay, there's 2 more. Let's go get them. You got my little handy dandy bent handle net. Works great for in close quarters. Bam. There you puppies go. There's 1, there's 2. Look at them. Beautiful fish. Okay, got another 2. Oh, he got out. We got 1. And 1 more. Up. Got him. With these guys, if you get 1, you take them and go. And here we go. Hey, look at him. He is an oddball. He is a cool looking one. He's got little black dots on his fins too. Alright, this is the last clown loach. There was 6 of them in here. Let's go put them in the tank. Okay. There he goes. Now they've got so many friends that they can associate themselves with. They weren't the biggest ones in this tank, but now there is more to school with. How cool is that? Okay, this guy here is a cool one. This is a full albino Chinese algae eater, and he's got like a morph pattern to him. He's not all yellow, he's yellow and white. So we're gonna add him up in here with the sturgeon, with the other 2 that I put in here. And they are already going to town on this algae in this tank. So this tank gets a lot of algae, as I've said. And it's hard to keep up because I'm feeding these sturgeon 5 times a day. I'm feeding the baby ray up here. And the lights are on, of course. So this is the perfect environment for algae to grow. Hopefully these guys will help me keep that under wraps now. Alright guys, so you see the tub here. What's going on? Well, we got the little het male ray. You can see he's got some actually cool patterns starting to come in on him. He's going to continue to transform. But we got my buddy Zeb over here. He wants to go ahead and take the stingray home. He is eating good. As you can see, there is brine shrimp in the tub. Showed him he ate before he left, and he's got another pup about the same size. So he wants to go ahead and put them in together. So we are going to go ahead and get him boxed up and send him on his way. Okay, so no more baby ray in there. One thing we also did, trying to make living better for the rays, I went ahead and took all the decorations in here, pushed them against the back wall. So now I'm going to continue, as I'm going to do in the smaller ray tank, continue building up that back wall. I just stirred up all this dirt because all this stuff was sitting underneath the logs, and I just mixed it up into the water column, so it's a bit dirty there. But we're going to continue to build out just this back end because there's nothing but sponge on the back wall and just a black background. So might as well put the decorations against the back wall and leave about 5 foot of area for the stingrays to swim front to back and have the whole length of the tank. Now you'll catch this armadas. He'll be up there in the log, sitting there just taking an area, calling it his. And if I, want to put like some eels in there or something, they'll inhabit the back area, come out, grab food, clean up after the rays. And I think this will just be much, much better for everyone in here. This little Niger cat is getting pretty big. He'll be in here for quite a little bit of time before we got to remove him. But look at that big girl. There is 3 in here total that I think might be pregnant, but we will see, like I said. So we definitely got a lot moved today. I'm thinking about moving this biter up into the 1,000 as well. Everyone seems to be settled in here. The Peruvian sharks are doing good. Definitely got some fish out of their comfort zone. There's the biter sitting up top. So definitely a good move on that part. And of course the platinum red tail is back there on the back wall. Definitely some good moves today, but the work never stops at OFR. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you in the next one. As always, stay fishy, my friends.